We're at Fircrest today. It's 28 units, duplexes, single family, cottage style housing. We're gonna go start to finish on this project. I'm super excited to share it with you. We just broke ground. We have foundation forms going up. We have some of our first inspections this week, and we're starting framing next week and plumbing. Let's go. We passed erosion inspection, so that's gonna be the gravel entrance, silt fence around the site. I'm helping people across the entire nation build and develop new construction real estate. If that's something that you're interested in, book a free call with my team. If you wanna leverage my expertise and my team, click that link below, book that free call. Hope to see you on soon. We completed Digout. We got our record of survey done, hub and tack. Technically it's not called a record of survey, but it's okay. Nobody's perfect. So a hub and tack survey is basically this hub, and you have a perfect nail on the exact corner of the foundation, and you're gonna set up your foundation forms on these little nails for exact property corners. Then the foundation contractor will usually put string or spray paint. He'll set up foundation forms, and once he fully sets up the outside, he usually does rebar. Then he'll put in the inside. And then once we pass inspection with the city, we're okay to pour. We'll pour the foundation, we'll strip it, we'll have I-joists delivered, and then the framer will come in and set it. Right after I-joists are set, we'll have the plumber come in, then we'll pass inspection on both plumbing and post and beam, and it's off to the races, and the walls are gonna be going up. So that's where we're at right now. We're doing 2 duplexes at once, 4 units. Super excited. Let's see, what are some challenges that we encountered during this dig out phase? Well, this used to be a forest. We had to cut down a lot of trees to get these 28 units on here. And so what that means is oftentimes some roots are left behind, and roots from trees are organic material. And so over time, they're going to decompose and create like pockets in the dirt, if you will. So what we have to do is we either have to dig deeper to get rid of the roots, fill that space with gravel, and then compact it. That way we have stable soil. You guys will see that on the other site. We'll walk over there in a second. This site passed, so we'll get a geotech report. Will pass. Oftentimes your architect, civil engineer, and structural engineer will determine that based on the reports that they get, and they'll put that on your building plans. And so let me go show you what the gravel looks like. So here we are at lot 5 and 6. So what we had to do differently here than 7 and 8 was there was too many roots up here up front, and so we had to dig deeper, add gravel, compact it, and get a geotech report stating that, hey, we're good now. The soil is strong enough to support a house. And so what that looks like is typically you dig it out until the soil is stable enough. You add the gravel, then you get a compactor, and then geotech comes out and probes the soil and makes sure that it's 100% stable for you. We'll grab that report, we'll have it on site ready for the inspector, and then the second report that we'll have for inspection is going to be that hub and tack survey, signed and stamped by the surveyor. They're licensed by the state to do GPS work and find the property pins and go off of the short plat that we've created. We're using the same surveyor that we used for the site development, so that's good. The civil engineer. That's where we're at right now. We're going to schedule inspection for Thursday, Friday. We'll pass the first inspection. Based on the corrections that we get on 7 and 8, we'll fix the corrections for lot 5 and 6 and reschedule both inspections for Friday. If we pass, we're good to pour Friday, potentially Monday, and strip, and we're ready for framing on Tuesday. I'm going to try to push it for Monday, we'll see. But yeah, that's where we're at right now regarding dig out, surveys, geotech, foundation setup, and the very first actual inspection. Erosion control is important, but it doesn't really have much to do with building. Foundation inspection is one of the first inspections. Another thing that we'll need is UFER. So oftentimes in construction, you need a way to ground out all the electricity in the house. And so oftentimes what we'll do is we'll connect a piece of rebar into the rebar in the entire foundation, and that will be the way that we ground our building. So a few of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm getting my lady in the office to schedule my inspections for me. I'm awarding my electrician the bid to do the electrical. The reason I'm awarding it this early in the job is because I need temporary power. So although framing is not up, we still need temporary power for the framers here shortly. And then once I award that, I met with the framer this morning. I negotiated with him, figured out that price. He's going to be doing all 28 units. And then let's see, what's next? Inspection scheduled, electrician awarded the job so that we can do temporary power. Talk to the framer. We'll need to schedule the plumber because post and beam framing goes pretty quick. Right after that, we're going to go ahead and do plumbing in the post and beam. Then we'll schedule inspection for those too. Sometimes we need HVAC in the crawl space, but not always. So let's do this. We're going to call our HVAC contractor real fast, and we'll see if he needs anything in the crawl space. We could look at the building plans, but oftentimes we don't follow the HVAC per plan. Hey, Dominic. Hey, we are getting close to framing the post and beam on Fir Crest, the first 2 duplexes. Just wondering, I know we're doing mostly mini splits inside the whole unit, but we're doing some ducted, right? Upstairs?
We talked about a bunch of different things, but I don't know what the final conclusion was.
Okay, 99% chance you don't need to come out for post and beam.
Yeah, so I was looking at I think the last thing I sent to you was the Midea systems.
Midea, and that's going to be ducted everywhere, or are we still going to have a mini split downstairs?
No, those are fully ducted.
Fully ducted, you'll go down from the attic down into the walls, yeah?
Yeah, we should be able to get it all from above.
Okay, and no floor registers, just ceiling?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool, sounds good, Dominic. All right, thanks so much.
All right, goodbye.
All right, so we don't need HVAC. That's kind of what I guessed, but we're gonna run our furnaces either in the attic or in the garage, probably the attic, and then we'll run all of our ducting down in the second floor walls into the first floor joists. Yeah, it always gets me confused because you have post and beam, which is technically the first floor in my opinion, and then you have a second floor joist, but it's called the first floor because anyway, whatever. People get mixed up with the terminology, but then we'll run it in that first ceiling. How about that? We'll run it in that first ceiling, all the ducting for the heating and cooling. So we're good there. And we'll need to pick out an insulator because on the building plans, we have some fire stopping and dense glass. So we'll need to double check that. Actually, let's walk over and let's look at those building plans real fast. We're gonna double check on what exactly we need from the insulator. So if you look at the building plans right here, let's see, let's find the detail. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see, we have, the reason why we're picking an insulator so early at framing is there's a 1-inch air gap right here in between the 2 walls of the units. And so if a fire was to get inside here, the fire could, inside of this little air gap, go up and transfer into the second floor very, very quickly. So the way that we stop that is by closing up that air gap with 2 layers of 1/2-inch cement fiberboard. And oftentimes the insulator installs this for us, or it could be something like dense glass. And so I'm gonna pick out the insulator today, pick out the electrician, call the insulator, and figure out exactly what type of material this is, what they install normally. Architect and engineer can say whatever they want on the plans, but oftentimes the actual installers and suppliers have a general material that everybody uses across all building plans based on current code. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe if you found this interesting. We're dropping gold nuggets just like this every single week, and we want to make sure that you know about it. If you found this valuable, take action. Some action is better than no action, and that's extremely important. So click that link below, book a free call with my team, and let's see how you can leverage my team for your success in the new construction game. That way you don't have to make the same mistakes that I made. Super excited for you to get into the real estate game. It has changed my life, and I hope it will yours too.